Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. Your girl works in tech. She works in corporate. She working late. She's working late drinking. Yeah, she's going to be cheating. Women who work in tech, they work in corporate, they work these late hours. They do 9 to 5, but because they're on salary, these companies be using them, overworking them. They're supposed to do 9 to 5, but sometimes these people be doing 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Then they go out to drinks with their coworkers, clients, and they end up doing shit they ain't got no business doing, even though they got a husband at home, a boyfriend at home. If you're with a girl, man, and she's working late all the time, she don't come home until 10, 11 o'clock, late at night, knowing she has to get up to go to work in the morning. She's usually doing something she ain't got no business doing. We got this video and this woman's talking about the drinking culture in the tech industry. She got a new tech job and she started drinking and going out with clients, started meeting new people, and boom. She fell out of love with her husband, which means that she was basically fucking somebody at her job. When these women are at these jobs, they're working these jobs 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, they're at the job more than they are at home. So these women start to develop crushes at their job. Don't believe this bullshit women saying, oh, I'm professional. That's a lie. You still got women sucking dick just to get ahead. You still got women doing what the fuck they need to do to move up in the companies. Me Too didn't do shit. You still got women who will do whatever to move up in a company, to save their ass. Women do this shit. If you got a woman, she's always working late, bro. I'm telling you, if she's working late all the time and you're calling her, she's always ignoring your call. Yeah, she's doing something she ain't got no business doing. If she comes home late at night, she runs in the house. Instead of greeting you, kissing you, hugging you, if she runs right into the house, goes into the bathroom and takes a shower, yeah, she was fucking. She was fucking. Ask any guy who's dealt with a woman who works in corporate or tech. Yeah, they cheat. And watching this video, man, it brought flashbacks to my life. You remember that my ex, I was with for 6 years. 6 years, and she worked a good, high paying corporate job. And during that time, I was in a powerless position. I was weak, not as confident as I am now. My self-esteem was very low, and I was naive because I was so in love. There were days when she would be working late, she'll be going out to drinks with clients and coworkers and shit. But I trusted her. I was like, well, I trust her. This is what she's doing for work. But there was a time I went to her job, right? And she was talking to her coworkers, and I was hearing the gossip, and they were talking about a couple of married people at the job who fucked other people at the job, even though they are married. And it made me look like there ain't no telling what she's doing. But I didn't act on it because I was in a powerless position. When I was with my ex for 6 years, I was the broke, struggling actor. You remember I told you I was pursuing acting and shit? Oh my, that's my biggest regret, is chasing my dream, which was chasing that dream to become an actor, because it was just long and depressing, and I should have never been doing that shit. But during that time, throughout the entire relationship, I was a broke, struggling actor, and she was working this high-paying corporate job, making bank around other men who make money as well. So I'm pretty sure she had a crush at her job. Women do this thing when they come to you and they start complaining about work. If there's that one guy she's always talking about, she's always complaining and venting and talking about this guy who's at her job who does this and that. He's always, there's something wrong with him, right? 9 out of 10, she likes him. She has a crush on this fucking dude. You hear about this guy every fucking day when she comes home from work. That means she likes him. When women are staying out late at night for this client meeting, going out with coworkers, if they don't come home and it's midnight, 1 a.m., come on, bro, what do you expect? She was doing something she had no business doing. And I let a lot of shit slide because that was happening in my relationship. I never caught my ex do anything, but I'm pretty sure she was doing something. I don't put nothing past a woman. Her staying out late until midnight and shit. Come on now, bro. I was naive. I was weak. I was in a powerless position. She had all the power. But I was weak. I didn't put my foot down. As a man, don't be, if you're dealing with a woman, she in corporate tech, wherever the fuck, she working late. Not even working late. She's telling you I'm going out to get drinks with coworkers. And she's out until midnight, bro. Put your foot down as a man and say, if you get your ass home. What the fuck do you think this is? Get your ass home. It's midnight. You know you got to go to work tomorrow. Put your foot down as a fucking man. Fuck what these women say. Oh, you're insecure. You're controlling. Then get the fuck out of my face. This relationship is done. Women say this all the time. Stop being insecure. Stop being so controlling. Then these are the main ones cheating on their fucking boyfriends. Put your foot down as a man. Don't be naive like I was. I should have put my foot down as a man, but because I wasn't making that much money, my confidence wasn't there. I was so fucking naive. I trusted her, but bro, there ain't no telling. I'm pretty sure she was doing some shit she ain't had no business doing. You never know. You never know. I don't put nothing past women. I do not put nothing past women. But if a woman's working late all the time and drinking, and she's drinking too. Drinking culture is huge in corporate, tech, all that. And when she's going out with clients and shit, and then you gotta look at it at this too. The men at her job, who's in tech, corporate, men who are attractive, who work high, they work a high paying position that's above her. She's going to be attracted to that guy because he has a big position. He's a leader. If I get close to him, maybe he can look out for me. Women are always going to be turned on by guys who make a lot of money and who are in a position above them at their job. This happens all the fucking time. So if you are a man, don't make the mistakes I made. I don't learn from my mistakes. If you're broke and you don't got your shit together, you have no business to be in a fucking relationship. Just don't do it. Learn from my mistakes. Nothing good came out of that. Build on your own. Because if you are broke throughout the entire relationship with your girl and she works in corporate or tech, she's around a lot of successful people who make the same amount of money as she does and more. She's around a lot of people when she's going out to these events, these dinners, hanging out with clients. She's around all these different guys, right? If you still don't got your shit together as a fucking man, you guys are going to grow apart. She's going to grow out of love with you because she feels like you're stuck. You're not on her level. You're not doing nothing with your life. Even though you're trying, still, it's not good enough. She will fall for somebody at her fucking job. Most of these people who work corporate tech, they hook up all the time. They get into relationships. So if you're with a woman and she works a corporate job, tech job, and you don't got your shit together, that relationship is going to end because she's going to think she's better than you. She's going to think that you are not on her level. Why is she getting all these promotions at her job and you still broke, don't got shit? Learn from my mistakes. Ask any guy who was broke as fuck in a relationship and his woman was moving up in the company, and what happened? She thought that she was better than him. They grew apart. She felt like he was beneath her. I'm telling you, bro, if you don't got your shit together and she's at work all the time at these corporate events, going out, she's around all these successful men, she will fuck one of them. She'll fuck one of them. Listen, she's not going to break up with you and not have a backup. She's going to fuck one of these guys first. Test it out, see how it is on the low. And if she sees a future, like, oh, I could see something serious, like, oh, he likes me too. Yeah, she's going to start planning to kick you out. And she's going to start planning to break up with you too. This happens all the time. She's not going to leave you unless she has a backup. Just know when a woman breaks up with you, she has a backup. I'm pretty sure my ex had a backup too. I'm pretty sure she did. I was just so naive and dumb. But I'm smarter now. Ain't no bitch ever going to get over on me ever. I'm smarter now and I won't be that naive ever again. But best believe, there's a guy, if your girl has a lot of guy friends at the job too, she's attracted to one of those guys and she's gonna fuck him. Whenever you guys go through a rough patch, you go through an argument, a little break or whatever, you need space, she's gonna fuck one of those guys. because she's vulnerable. She's going to go to them to vent, be open. And she's going to use that as an excuse. Well, I was vulnerable. I was weak. I was just vent. She's going to fuck one of these guys. Don't trust a woman who has a lot of male friends. That is a bad fucking sign. She's either fucked them or she's going to fuck them very soon. And she's going to fuck them when y'all break up. Women always got to have a backup. This video, this woman fell out of love with her husband because she was working a new tech job. I'm telling you, bro, this is similar to women who are nurses. They cheat as well. They're at hospitals. They're working 12-hour shifts. They're fucking on the job too. Don't ever date a nurse, and you got to keep your guard up when you're dating a woman in corporate America and tech. They're fucking too at the job. They're trying to move up in the company as well. They're always going out to client dinners, going out for drinks. That's how my ex was. Always going out to dinner, drinks with clients and coworkers. There ain't no telling. I guarantee you, I have a feeling, looking back at it now, she was probably fucking somebody. She was. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is trade two. I'm gonna be real. Because around the last 2 months of our relationship, we weren't even having sex. I was stressed and depressed about my failing acting career, and she was stressed at her job because she had a huge workload. So we weren't having sex the last 2 months of our relationship. So I guarantee you, she was probably fucking somebody at that job, or because she was always going to these client dinners, hanging out with coworkers. And what happened? When we broke up, what happened? My ex moved to LA, right? That year, our last year together, she had to go back and forth to LA for work-related stuff. I guarantee you, she was dealing with somebody in LA when she was going there for work. Because you got to look at it. I was a broke, struggling actor. I didn't really have no fucking career. I was broke, down bad. So she's going back and forth to LA, right? I'm pretty sure she found someone. She fucked someone out there. A guy who probably works at her job who makes the same amount of money as her or more. And I'm pretty sure, and I can't get mad at that. I was down bad as a man. I didn't have my shit together as a man. I was down bad financially. I was not the person I am right now. I was not confident. When you're in a relationship, you lose yourself in the relationship. And I kind of put her on a pedestal when I was in a relationship. My life revolved around her, and that's what fucked me up. I can't, I don't know. I'm not gonna be one of these people on the podcast giving you lies and shit. Yeah, I'm that nigga. I had all the bitches. Girls never fuck. No, this is my story. I guarantee I was broke in the relationship for 6 years. I was a broke, struggling actor. I booked one TV show. That was the most money I made at the time. And then, boom, the writer's strike happened, the Hollywood strike happened, and auditions were dead for me. I was working these odd jobs. I wasn't making that much fucking money, barely scraping by. I was broke. And when a man is broke, a woman's going to fall out of love with you. It is what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. A man's value is based on how much money he makes in the dating market. It is what it is. You can be mad all you want. I accept it. But that's where I was lacking at. I was broke as fuck, insecure. I'm pretty sure she fell in love with somebody who was either at her job or in LA, because she was going back and forth to LA. And then what happened? We broke up and she moved to LA. Right when we broke up, she said, yeah, I'm moving to LA. And I was like, okay. I'm pretty sure she found someone. I'm not stupid. Women never leave a relationship without having a fucking backup because women don't like to be alone. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Watching this video we're about to go over, it just brought flashbacks because the shit that she was doing in this video was reminding me what the fuck my ex was doing. And I was putting two and two together like, yeah, she probably was fucking somebody. But I was so fucking naive. And we weren't fucking for the last 2 months of our, we weren't intimate for the last 2 months of our relationship. I guarantee, yeah, come on now. Where was she getting it? If she wasn't getting it at home with me. I take that L. I take that L. And I would never make that mistake ever again. This is why I stress this to you guys. If you are broke, do not ever get into a fucking relationship. You're going to be powerless. And all it takes is your girl to meet that one dude who's got his shit together, who looks better than you. And then she's going to kick your ass out of that place and move on. And she'll hit you with that, I fell out of love with you. Yeah, but she'll be back 10 years from now when she's fucking old, though. When these guys fucked her over, but you shouldn't take her back. But I'm stressing this to you guys. Please, if you are broke, do not get into a fucking relationship. Don't be like me. Please learn from my mistakes. Just watch this video.
In COVID, so I'm no longer in pharmaceutical sales. I go into tech sales. We start going into the office. I will speed this up a little bit to get to like the good parts, but we start going into the office, and my office is right by Penn Station. And
my ex's office was right by Penn Station as well. The fuck? This is bringing back flashbacks, man. I'm telling you.
And I am exposed to this fancy, like luxurious tech salesman lifestyle that had no idea existed. It's people my age. They are in their like late 20s, early 30s. They're like dressed in these like amazing suits. They go out to steak dinners on the company dime, and they're going.
And these guys look good. They're in these nice suits. You guys are going out to fancy restaurants. Her and her dude are not used to going to fancy restaurants because they're probably trying to save money, right? So she's around all these high value guys, good looking guys who got their shit together. She's going to fall out of love with her husband or boyfriend, whoever the fuck she's with. She's going to start comparing herself to what other people are doing at her job who are in relationships. Why aren't we traveling anymore? They bought a house. We need to buy a house. Women do this shit all the time. They compare your relationship to other relationships that are around them. And that's what she was doing. She's around all these new men. She's at a new tech job. All these people got money. She's around all these new men right now, right? She's going to fall for one of these guys. It's bound to fucking happen.
Out in like the West Village and all around Manhattan any and every day of the week. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is exactly where I need to be. So I start going into the office every day. It's not mandatory, but I just love being around these people. We have a bar in our lobby that's also super fancy. So I thought me drinking kind of in a luxurious way just meant, okay, you have good taste. Like you're not an alcoholic. So I'm ordering old fashions, dirty martinis and these bars. Then we're going out to steak dinners with my coworkers and we're ordering expensive bottles of wine, and I'm showing up at home wasted. And I start resenting my husband because he's just like any normal husband probably would do. Like, what are you doing coming home on a Tuesday night at 10:30 drunk out of.
And that was my situation. When my ex would be going out, she would come home smelling like alcohol around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And she would jump right in the shower. Yeah. And she ain't telling the whole story too. She's trying to make herself look good. She was fucking somebody at the job. I'm around these men who are wearing these nice suits and everyone looks good and I'm drinking. She was fucking somebody at this job. And she probably caught feelings. Her husband was probably not making as much money as her, or he was probably not working a nice tech job like her. This whole lifestyle, it kind of exposed her to this new lifestyle that she was not aware of, because she was working from home. Then after COVID, they went back to the office, right? So she fell out of love with her husband, but I guarantee you she was fucking somebody at that job. I grew to resent why would you resent your husband? You married him for a reason. You loved him, right? But because your goofy ass got a nice fucking job, you thought you were better than him. I don't care, bro. This is why, man, we need to hold the line. And I just don't think marriage serious relationships are worth our peace right now. It's not worth it for us to get into a serious relationship. It is not worth it for us to get married, because all relationships end. Women will they will grow apart from you. Well, they say we've grown out of love or some shit. Yeah, they always use that damn excuse. You wanted to fuck something new, and you did, and you fell out of love with your husband.
Your mind, like, where were you? And so I realized then that I couldn't be married anymore. I was like, this is not going to work out for me, because, and again, I'm spinning the truth. I'm telling my family, he's so controlling. I got to get out of this relationship. I mean, he's insecure. It's just,
He's insecure. He's controlling. How is that controlling when you're a married woman and you're coming home late around 10:30, 11, midnight? How is that controlling? This is why I tell you, like, when women hit you with that bullshit, you're insecure, you're controlling. They're just saying that because they can't get over on you. They can't run that bullshit on you. Always put your foot down as a man. And if you lose her, fuck her. She can go back to the fucking streets. You ain't missing nothing. She hits you with that bullshit. You're controlling. You're insecure. Okay, well, get the fuck out of my insecure face. Get the fuck out of my face. You want to be in the fucking streets? Go in the fucking streets. Put your foot down as a man.
saying whatever I need to make my family be like, I mean, that doesn't sound anything like them, but like, I guess, yeah, if you're unhappy, go for it. Not go for it. Obviously, my family wasn't like, yeah, get divorced. But I mean, they were like, if it's going to make you happy, like, I guess you have to do what's going to make you happy.
And they don't know the real reason why. Yeah.
My mom will still say to this day, she watches my TikToks and she's like, I didn't know that you were hiding all this drinking from your like my ex. And I was like, yeah, I know you didn't, because I did whatever I could to make you not know. And my ex-husband would not tell my parents because he knew that would just piss me off. Yeah. So he protected me in a sense, which, you know, he had to do what he had to do for himself. So after a steak dinner one night, I come home, or in my Uber home, actually, I rent an Airbnb in Manhattan for the month of January. And so I'm doing this right around the holidays. This is beginning of December. And I get home and I'm like, I'm moving out. And he's just like, what? And I'm like, yep, I don't want to be married anymore. I want freedom. I feel like you're controlling me. You are always wondering where I am.
Freedom, freedom, freedom. I want to fuck other people. This woman was never qualified to be anybody's wife. A lot of women, that's why don't waste your time getting married. Women they love the idea of fucking marriage, but they don't want to do the work to make the marriage last. I don't think getting married is worth it, but let me know in the comments what y'all think. But getting married is not worth it for men. It does not benefit men whatsoever. You're in a powerless position. This woman's coming home late as fuck, drunk as fuck, fucking, getting her fuck on. Called tech fucking. She's getting her tech fucking on because she's got a nice tech job. She's fell out of love with her husband. I don't want to be married. You're controlling. I'm controlling because I'm telling you to get your fucking ass home. What husband is going to be okay with their wife coming home drunk all the time around 11 o'clock midnight? These women want to be married, but they want the freedom of a single person. Make it make sense.
Just like, yeah, of course he is. But I couldn't, it didn't make sense to me. And I'm experiencing this life of going out and not being tied down to anyone. And I'm like, this is what.
And she divorced him too. Watch her ass get ran. She's going to get ran through by all these fucking men. And then she's going to be looking fucking stupid because she's already aging now. When she really hits post wall and all she's getting piped down. All this dick residue in her after the divorce. She's going to try to get back to her ex-husband. But I hope this dude is strong and kicks her goofy ass to the fucking curb. She's not even worth your time, energy to check up nothing. Block her goofy ass and don't say shit. I see this all the time. Women, they divorce good men and they get they fuck on and then they feel empty because nobody sees no value in them.
missed all throughout my 20s because I was in a serious relationship from the moment I got out of college to now, and I'm 30 years old. And so I just didn't, so again, I'm justifying. I'm like, I just need a couple years of going out in New York, get it out of my system. I just need it out of my system. It's just all pent up, and I definitely don't have a problem.
There's no such thing as getting it out of your system as a woman. When you have a high fucking body count, you're racking up your body, fucking all these different men, you're experienced all these different sizes and shit. It's gonna be so hard for you to pair bond with one fucking guy. There's no such thing for a woman. There's no such thing as I need to get it out of my system. You're not a man. You weren't built to have so many damn sexual partners coming inside you like that. Come on now. Got all that D residue. This is why majority of women today in the dating market, they don't bring no value to any man's fucking life at all. Like I tell you guys, hold the line. Use these women short-term fun, no long-term commitments. You drop your guard down, you get vulnerable, you get naive, she's gonna pull shit like this on you. You know, I don't want to be married no more. I need to do some other shit with my life.
It's just me needing to live life a little bit. So I move out. That divorce was heartbreaking for him. And for me, but I didn't experience the heartbreak until after I got sober because I drank through it all. I think back, yesterday would have been my 6-year anniversary, wedding anniversary. And it's just the way that I behaved when I was drunk was not even when I was drunk, when I was drinking, when I was an active alcoholic, I didn't have to be drunk. It was just my priorities weren't there. I was so selfish. I didn't care about anyone else. And I didn't realize that until things had gotten really bad. So I am convincing myself that he's the problem. Like I truly am.
Of course.
And I leave and I can hold it together for the first couple of months when I'm on my own. And so then again, I was right. He was the problem. It wasn't me needing to drink all the time. I'm drinking normally. I was just hiding it from him and being deceitful from him. And that slowly stopped. And then I started going out more. I think I tried to convince myself, to be honest with you, the first couple of months that I moved out. Because let me tell you, I was scared. I was scared to be on my own.
Wow. You guys, keep your guard up if you're dealing with these women who work in tech, who work a corporate job, because drinking culture is very huge. They're always going out with clients, coworkers, drinking late at night, gossiping and shit. Just keep your guard up, man. Don't be so naive like I was, all right? This woman's full of shit, and all these other women are full of shit as well who treat their boyfriends and husbands like this, thinking your goofy ass can do better. All you can do is be in the streets, get fucked on, and get passed around. And then she's going to be looking stupid. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Have you dealt with women like this who work in tech, who work in corporate America, doing stupid shit like this? I'm pretty sure if you guys are in this, if you are in these industries like this, I'm pretty sure you had some hookups with women at your job. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.